Hmm. Lego? No, it doesn't look like Lego. That's because it's not. It's My Blox. My space Blox. Huh. It's interesting. I found this at a Dollar General store. It was like $5, I think. And the funny thing is, completely off topic. I've talked a lot about my studio. I recorded a bunch of this stuff, and then I looked back at a lot of it, and I realized that drape in the back, my screen of my camera right now, it fills the whole screen except a little bit on the left. Look at all the videos. It's like not centered at all. Kind of embarrassing. But I'm not gonna re-review everything because then it just is gonna be kind of scripted then because I'll know what I had said and I'll just say the same thing. And I kind of want it to stay the way it is. So I'll just have to be more careful about that in the future and maybe just scooch the camera, maybe forward, back. It's hard to tell. I can't tell what's in frame and what's not anymore. Regardless, this is My Blox. It is a fire truck. Let's look at this fire truck by taking him out of the picture. Um, I don't actually have a Lego fire truck. I have some small Lego ATVs. But regardless, the ladder doesn't turn very well because it bumps into this all the time. Does kind of tend to fall off a lot, especially these side yellow things. It's all kind of negative right now. Positive thing, this goes up. See, look at that, just popped it off because it doesn't stay very well. If I can grab it just right, you can tip it back. It goes way up out of frame. I'm going to just turn it sideways so you can see how far it is. There's my hand. So it's about as long as a hand. You guys, my hand is pretty much the same length as any other person's hand. That doesn't help you at all because everybody's hands are different. Wow, I sound depressed right now. So, this is a My Blox fire truck. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Good eve, more 19 afternooning. It's Brickmaster Ace here with another review. Yes, I said review because this is not Lego. This is My Blox. It's a fire truck. My Blox spelled My space Blox. You go check them out. They're kind of weird. Found this at a Dollar General store. It is a fire truck. It was like $5. I'm going to take the minifigure out and I'm going to get right into this. I did notice, though, looking back at some of my old videos that I recorded this evening before this one, that nice white backdrop that's wrinkled. It fills my camera screen. But yet, when I looked at all my other videos, it was not centered whatsoever. Very awkward. But I'm going to keep it because that was a lot of content I recorded. That was like 6 videos. I think it's my 6th video. I have all the stuff on the floor here, but regardless, let's get into this review. There's actually kind of a lot of negatives, not much positive about it. Positive, it's a fire truck. I didn't have a fire truck. I thought that was cool. It rolls really nicely. This turning bumps into those yellow things on the side. Those yellow things then tend to like to pop off. This thing, ladder, ladder, does extend. It does go up high. You can adjust the angle of this and then push this even higher. It's pretty long. I just popped off both of the yellow things just because I kind of barely touched them. Of course, now I probably won't be able to get them back on. Let's see if I can get this on. There we go. That's one. There we go. That's the other. If you want, it's also intended you take off this ladder and you put on, I believe it was this one, on somehow in the center. Maybe it wasn't this. I don't know how they did it. Or maybe they turned it. I don't know. It's kind of weird. You're supposed to put it on though, and then it becomes like a water nozzle to spray out fires with. It doesn't work very well. I'm going to keep the ladder off because it kind of just gets obnoxious in the way when I'm trying to review this. 2 fire extinguishers and another part of one. Kind of a nice bumper. Not going to lie, I do like the bumper. Actually, I've never really looked at the bumper. It is kind of nice. Pieces are coming apart. Ooh. It was kind of hard to put together too. It wasn't very easy. The instructions were clear, but the pieces just they don't stick together very well. But on the side here we have some accessory minifigure pieces. Got another one right here, and the firefighter's hand. Kind of weird. I think they fit in a Lego minifigure's hand. I'm gonna check that off camera here, and then I'll pop it in. Here's the Mars mission dude from my Mars missions that I recently filmed. Fits in the hand. Interesting. See you later, dude. So yeah, 3 clips for that. It's kind of nice. The inside, there is a lot of room in here, and actually this whole top piece is hollow back in here, and it's great room. Kind of a waste of a bunch of space, I'm not gonna lie. Not too happy about that. You could have done something back there. And the thing is, you can't put little tools back there because there's kind of a hole back here you can't see because it's dark. But between the tires and the inside, you can see the hole. If you look inside, you can see through, and you can see the crumpled white backdrop. So you can't put small things because they fall out. Another, probably my biggest complaint, if I take the firefighter, I take the tool out of his hand, and I fold his legs like you were to sit him down, and you take off the top of the fire truck, or to set him down in there. Yeah. That's great. Yeah, I know he's not sitting down straight, but his hat gets in the way, so let's take off his hat. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird. We'll get to that in a minute. Hey, now he fits. Wow, that's actually the first time I've gotten him in there. So he fits if you take his hat off. Or maybe you just gotta turn his head around the other way. Actually, no, his hat wouldn't fit if I'm looking in there. This top ridge on the hat impedes the top of the thing, so that's kind of weird. It's the first time I got him in here. Kind of being negative about this. I wish I wasn't. I'm supposed to kind of be unbiased here, but I'm trying to give an honest review, and gotta say this Black Tech fire truck, or my Blox, not Block Tech. Block Tech's another off-brand of Lego, but it's not actually Lego. I do have some Black Tech stuff. Maybe we'll have to do a video with all of my off-brand Lego that I got for cheap, that I just kind of used as backdrop stuff, and I don't really put it in authentic displays. But that's the fire truck. Not gonna lie, it's kind of, I thought it was gonna be bigger too, and all in all, when I got this, it was kind of a letdown. I mean, I didn't purposely get it, someone else got it for me, so I can't complain in that aspect because it was free for me, but it was kind of a letdown. Not gonna lie. I mean, just sitting there, if you kind of have it just with stuff, with like a bunch of other stuff and like some sort of cityscape, doesn't look all that bad. But to play with it, it just doesn't play well, I don't think. And maybe I'm wrong. Some of you play with it very well. If anyone even has it, it's kind of an obscure thing to find. Regardless, we get one minifigure. You can kind of see some influence from some other large brand, and I shouldn't be too hard on that because Lego wasn't the first brand to make this kind of stuff. Actually, I believe they're the first brand to make minifigures, but to make a block system, I know they weren't the first. James Brooks, if you ever heard of him, does actually a very interesting thing on the history of Lego playing blocks. I checked the video out if I were you. It was pretty interesting. Regardless, this is the figure. Prints are prints. None on the back, one on the front. Taking the head off, I always laugh because these off-brand of Legos do the weirdest thing for their heads. They're just, they look weird. They got like that weird high forehead going on. And then it's like super hollow, which I don't mind having that hollow all the way through. That doesn't bother me. It's just kind of weird how large that hole on the top is, and then other head pieces have like a weird thing going down the center. It's great, the extra friction to actually hold the head in place. Stick them on there, and you got a mini figure. Regardless, let's slide this back there. Let's slide him in front of his truck. What do I think of this My Blox fire truck? Out of 10, I would have to give it like a 5. More positive than I think my review would state. Like I said, though, it's not a horrible thing. It doesn't look all that bad. It doesn't play the greatest. But I mean, for someone who wants a Lego-like thing but doesn't want to pay the price that Lego charges, which, I mean, Lego is expensive. I just tried to take a sip of water and I spilled it on myself. That's great too. If you want to pay the bump the mic. If you don't want to pay the price that Lego charges, I mean, this is a way to go. You pay for quality when you get Lego. Part of it's too is the name, but I mean, Lego itself prices actually have been kind of going down. Not just going down, but isn't what you get for your money have been actually pretty good these past couple of years. Um, would I recommend buying this? Would I recommend buying it? I don't know. Do you like what you see here? Yeah, go ahead. If you don't like what you see here, don't. To find it, I guess I didn't check if they had a website. I'll check that here as I wrap up this video. But a lot of things you want to find that are off brands of Legos. I mean, you can go to Dollar Tree type stores. Oh, here, I think it's a Dollar Tree's actually. Dollar Tree, I think, owns it. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't look like they actually have a website. My Blox, huh? So maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know. If you want to buy any of the stuff, you'd have to go to a Dollar Tree or a dollar off brand type store. I don't think you'd find any of this in a department like a Target or a Walmart, Shopko. But leave your thoughts in the comment description down below, or comment section down below, what you thought of this. Maybe you have my Blox and you have different opinions completely about me on the brand. But if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to stay current on new feed. And with that, I have to say, Brickmaster.